Hey, welcome to youtube.com/rockingguitarlessons1. I'm Joleen Gross, and no, you don't see a guitar in my hand, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. We're integrating vocal lessons here at this YouTube station, at this YouTube channel. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk to you about something that's really common. A lot of my lessons and a lot of my friends and people that I run into that want to learn to sing, they always say, oh, I can't sing, or I can never hold the note that long, or I can't seem to sing in pitch. Well, guess what? I always ask them, well, have you tried? Have you really tried? Or have you had anybody show you maybe what's going wrong? And I'm going to tell you 50% of the time, it's one of three things. These three things are combined. It's your breathing, it's your posture, and it's supporting with that muscle in your body called the diaphragm. So I want to talk to you about those three things, okay? This is really going to help you. I don't care if you're a beginner or if you're advanced. This is a self-check kind of thing. Let's do one thing. Let's go ahead and sit up tall, nice, relaxed shoulders. Now, I want you to let your air out, and I want you to put your hand right here on your, right under your rib cage. Let all your air out. Take a nice deep breath in. What did you feel? You felt your rib cage expand this way and this way. See, most people, when you breathe, you think, you know, that your chest just goes up and down. Well, no. Your entire rib cage, this whole area, fills up with air. So that's one thing. Let's talk about our posture. You know, you want to sit nice and tall, or if you're singing, sometimes you're standing. But when you stand, you want to square off a little bit. You know, knees slightly bent so you don't pass out, and just relax. You don't want to ever take a breath and go, you know, I see that all the time, and that's not somebody who's relaxed. And you're gonna run out of breath. The nerves will get the best of you too. But let's try something. Your diaphragm is right here, right? That place that you never want to be punched. If you were punched there, you'd get the wind knocked out of you. Put your hand right there and take a nice breath in. Do you feel that? It goes in as this comes out. Okay, take a nice breath and say, hey, ha. Kind of like a karate, like ha. You'll feel it bounce right there. That's your diaphragm. So let's talk about the three things again. Taking a nice deep breath, sitting up nice and tall with relaxed shoulders, and keeping this wide open. See, if you slunch over, you're going to block that diaphragm, and you're not going to be able to have any room to hold or sustain a note. Okay? So those three things do go hand in hand. Posture, breathing, and your diaphragm. Okay? Those are three key things for being able to stay in pitch. That's really important. And to be able to hold a note for a really long time. And then also there's a little sneak trick I'm going to tell you. When you're singing and you've got a really challenging phrase that you're singing and you're running out of breath, there's something you can do. So you fill up. I'm just going to call this the fill up. Fill up. Nice breath. Don't raise your shoulders. Okay. And say we sing, and all of a sudden we feel like we're running out of breath. Take a, I just forgot breath. It's a real quick. Shoulders don't go up. People hardly even notice that you do it. You could do it right in between the phrase. Sneak a breath. It's a trick. It's actually cheating, but I won't tell anybody. So you grab that breath, and you'll be able to hold that phrase a lot longer. And you can do that throughout a whole song until your stamina builds bigger. Now, later on, when I do another YouTube clip, I'm going to show you a few techniques to build the strength here in your diaphragm. That's another section on breathing. But for right now, whenever you sing or whenever you, even if you're just speaking, these are elements that you're going to want to incorporate and think about. We don't think about breathing, but now that you're venturing into vocals or public speaking, this is something you're going to want to think about. How's my posture? How's my breathing? Is my tank full? You know, did I fill up here? And am I supporting this diaphragm? I will tell you more about supporting that diaphragm on another lesson, but right now let's just keep that in mind. Keep yourself in check with your breathing, and I bet you're going to really, really appreciate the fact that you can really take advantage of all this space for all the note that you need to sing or all the words you need to speak. It's all right there at your fingertips. Thank you guys for coming to youtube.com/rockingguitarlessons1. I'm Joleen Gross, and please subscribe And also, just to let you know, very soon we'll have Rockin' Guitar Lessons 1 or Rockin' Guitar Lessons website. And the cool thing about that is we'll have a section with guitar and vocals and more stuff later on. I'm not going to tell you anymore. I'll leave that for Mike. Okay, you guys, have a great day. I'm Joleen Gross. YouTube.com/Rockin' Guitar Lessons 1.